With me now is Rick Turner, president of Rick Turner and Associates. Welcome, Rick. We're so glad to have you with us today.
Thank you.
So now 2013 was an exciting year in the real estate market. So, those in the industry kind of got a taste of the good old days. So you can tell us, how was the market compared to previous years?
Well, it's interesting, Jenny. At the beginning of the year, or maybe a third of the way through it, we were kind of impressed. It seemed like we were above sales for any period like that in the history of our MLS. And so we started keeping the stats on it, and every month from about April on, more homes were sold than ever before in history in that period of time. So by the time the year ended, we were actually, sales over the last 10 years have averaged about 2,100 home sales per year. In 2013, there were 2,730. Best year ever in the history of the Hilton Head, Bluffton, Okatee market. Never have more homes been sold.
That's fantastic. I mean, I know that makes everybody happy to hear that news. So
Yeah.
Now what about now? What's happening at the moment with prices in the market?
Well, it's interesting. If you look at the chart that we prepared, prices went continually down. In fact, they plummeted from 2007, which was the peak. They plummeted to $250,000 back in the second half of 2012. Now they're literally 14% ahead of that same period a year ago. So prices have jumped 14%, which is amazing. In fact, in the country, when I talk to other realtors, I haven't talked to any that are having the best year they've ever had in terms of their market, and very few parts of the country are seeing above a 10 or 11% increase in prices, but that's what we've seen. Now, the interesting thing about that is it's still a great time to buy in the sense that prices are still 28% below the peak that was set in 2007.
Absolutely. Now, what about interest rates? What's going on there?
Well, interest rates, Jenny, over the last, since 1971, Freddie Mac has been keeping track of interest rates, and the average interest rate last year was 4.33%, which is the second lowest year on record since 1971. So some people are saying, well, maybe it's not the time to buy anymore. Interest rates have gone up to an incredible 4.33%, and I've been in the business a little over 40 years, and that's amazing interest rates.
Absolutely. Historically speaking, I mean, they're still dirt cheap. Absolutely. Now, in that vein of talking about how, now really is still a fantastic time to buy, do you have any great listings at the moment that you can share with us?
Well, I do. I brought the two of the very best listings that we have that are on the verge of selling. One of them is 25 Wildbird Lane, and it's a house that was built in 2006, 3,200 square feet, beautifully finished with all the latest finishes, stainless steel, granite, Saturnia floors, and so on. But I think one of the most special things about it is that it has a screened-in lanai with a pool, alfresco dining area, spa. It's just like a little tropical paradise. And the nice thing about that is people that live in homes like that, we call them lanai homes, people that live in homes like that feel like they're living in their own personal resort. Now, this home could easily be priced at $780,000, $790,000. We priced it at $700,000, and it is getting shown like crazy. So I expect it'll sell sometime in the next 30 days or so.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, for our viewers that want to see this home and all of your other listings, how can they reach you?
Probably the best way to reach me is either my phone number, which is 843-816-0796, or email me at rick@rickturnerandassociates.com.
Perfect. Listen, thanks, Rick, so much for all the helpful information, and it was a pleasure to have you here today.
You're welcome, Jenny. Thank you.